2025. Here we go.
We are back for more Karate Combat.
Now, who wants more? We want more.
Newcomer Tyson Nam takes on 3-0 Loxby Montalvan.
One of us is getting knocked out.
Next up is Lucas Martins, who's 22-7, taking on Ilias Thompson, who's 14-4 with a 70% knockout win rate. Robelis de Spain has scored the fastest knockout in Karate Combat history in his last fight. He'll be taking on Marcus Brigagao. Your co-main event is the much-anticipated Ailene Pereira, taking on Amanda Torres.
Eu vejo minha mão levantada.
Edgar Scrivers is here to prove that he's the true champion of Karate Combat, taking on Shazay Rind.
I'm just gonna go and destroy.
He's a good fighter, but I'm the beast. He can't stop me.
Well, that's the main card coming up a little bit later. And guys, just while we make some cosmetic repairs to the pit here.
Because it was broke, like you said.
They really dented it, huh?
They didn't just dent it, they tore the canvas. And of course, to safety of the fighters, we had to repair the canvas very quickly.
Yeah, because you never know if somebody slips in that tiny hole and then you can't find him anymore. It needs to be like it's backwards birthing.
Yeah.
Guys, this main card coming up, we're opening the card with Loxby Montalvan and Tyson Nam. And Loxby Montalvan has been unstoppable on Karate Combat, but he's got a nice step up in competition tonight.
That's a big step up. I mean, Tyson Nam, I've been following the guy for a long time. He can fight. He drops a lot of people with knockout. He got like a 70% knockout rate or something. So, yeah, that's a big step up for Loxby. But Loxby, he's an animal. And, you know, there's not a lot of footage that you can study him on. So, constantly improving, constantly getting better. It's crazy angles. I saw him today training, what they do, what they do in preparation for this fight, and I think it's all really smart what they're doing.
Well, I love these type of matchups where it looks like a big step up, but then it also looks like it's an opportunity for the veteran to show that he still belongs here. Can you take on the young up-and-coming Lions? And that's what we got in this fight with Loxby and Tyson Nam. I love the matchup. I think it's going to be exciting. Both guys throw a lot of heat. Again, the experience goes to Tyson Nam, but Loxby, he's a dog. It's his hometown. He can't lose in front of his people. I think that makes it more exciting.
Can we talk very quickly? I mean, we're gonna. I think we've got our repairs sorted, and we're just about to get underway. But can we talk very quickly about Robelis de España and Marcos Brigagao? Because you know these two guys, either of them hits the other, it's lights out.
Okay, de España. This guy has 7 wins, 7 victories, all under 18 seconds. All of them.
How do you get experience like that?
Exactly. But his opponent, I mean, I believe he has 17 knockout victories as well. So I think this is going to be a tough test for him, but it looks like this guy's on the roll.
Yeah, I mean, you can see him on your screens now. He's just hanging out in the stands watching some of the prelim fights before he has to go to work a little bit later. But guys, we're ready to get cracking. Let's talk about fight number 1 coming up. Enrique Valdez and Eurobis Castaneda. Eurobis, of course, is a teammate of Robelis de España. So lots to look forward to with his experience. Bas, what can you tell us about him? I know he's expecting to have to deal with the pressure of his opponent.
You mean Valdez?
Eurobis, sorry. Eurobis Castaneda.
Castaneda. Well, he says his opponent has great pressure and he's got a great flow on the striking, so he blends everything in. The game plan is to keep distance, throw many kicks because his opponent is taller and his legs, of course, longer, so he wants to keep him away, and a speeding heel kick to the head would be a beautiful knockout.
And he's facing someone who's known as a bit of a fast starter in Enrique Valdez. Bit of a mixed amateur MMA record, but he's coming off a 14-second round 1 knockout.
Yeah, that's another banger there. He expects actually his opponent to come out hard, and he said he's going to wait for him with boxing and elbows, so pressing forward, push the fight. And again, same thing as his opponent tonight, a spinning head kick to the head, the Ushiro Mawashi Yoda gear is what they call it in Japan.
I love it when you got both guys spinning around. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. You're going to find a lot of fighters tonight said their dream KO was a spinning kick to the head. Right, let's get this bout underway. Before that, quick reminder of the rules of the pit. So Karate Combat praises itself on effective striking, effective takedowns, aggressiveness, and defense. The fighter that's moving forward and looking to press the action looking to finish is going to get the nod on the judges' scorecards. We do, of course, utilize our special 45-degree angled pit walls. There is no striking with the forearm or the head. All bouts tonight, apart from our main event, are over three-minute rounds. Main event contested over 5 3-minute rounds. Of course, we do have our special sudden death extra round if we need it. And a reminder, under our recent governance vote, thigh kicks and elbow strikes are now allowed. Right, let's get this one underway. Your first fight of the evening, Urobis Castaneda and Enrique Valdez.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing the United States of America, Enrique Valdez!
Enrique Valdez, 25 years old. You see that mixed MMA record of 3-3, representing Yuma top team. He's really from Salt Lake City in Utah. Looking forward to seeing how he gets going tonight. He's only been training for about 4 years, so getting stuck in. He's expecting to look to use inside boxing and some Muay Thai, so look for him to shorten that range very, very quickly and very aggressively.
And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Cuba, Urobis Castaneda!
Well, Urobis Castaneda from Cuba, as you saw just there with our cloud bet odds, a heavy favorite coming into this one at minus 700-ish, despite just the 1-0 pro record at 20 years of age. There's a reason for that, though. He's a Taekwondo black belt who is 4-time Cuban national champion, fought in the World Championships in 2022 in Mexico, and actually last year picked up the fastest knockout of the year with the Combat Night promotion. Founded in 2018, Hex Trust is a leading digital asset service offering a range of services and a leader in staking. Thank you to them for their support.
And our buddy Frank, who's always with us, cannot come because his wife and daughter, Alana and Nayara, having their birthday. So a happy birthday to those ladies.
Well, Castaneda, the taller of the two fighters, he opens up with some of that trademark Taekwondo, but he's been pushed back against the pit wall by Valdez with the blue tape on his gloves here.
And here we go.
Josh Palmer, Bas Rutten, and for the prelims, Dean Thomas joining us in the booth here. Pleasure having you with us tonight, Dean.
It is a pleasure to be here with you guys.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, but can they do this for 3 rounds?
I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah, that would be something. Oh, that was nice. Moving backwards while he was punching.
6'5" frame of Castaneda.
Yeah, I'm surprised Castaneda's not trying to use his length a little more. Yeah. Like he's allowing Valdez to come in. He's catching, he caught him with the right hand, but he's allowing him to come in. Makes it exciting for us, but maybe not the best strategy for him.
And he trains with Robles. And he's also great Taekwondo background. You already saw the front kicks, but expects high kicks as well with this guy. There we go.
Yeah, right up the open side. Oh. That one going low. Reminder, you can strike to the thigh now in karate combat, so all target zones are legal with the kicks. Oh, got clipped with the right hand there.
Yep.
Good work from Valdez on the front foot.
Nice inside low kick by Valdez. That was a power. And that one was nice. Oh, great low kick back from Castaneda.
A little bit sloppy from Castaneda there, perhaps, with some of the strikes.
Well, and I think that's why Valdez needs to keep pushing him backwards, because he doesn't look comfortable fighting backwards.
Yep. 100%. Although the very first action that they had when he was moving backwards, he threw some great strikes. Which, after you listen to the show more often, is the hardest thing to do for a striker. That was the long nice cross.
Straight down the pipe, snaps the head of Valdez back. Valdez bobbing and weaving nicely to get on the inside.
You would expect knees to the head from Castaneda because of his height. Something spinning is coming maybe? Oh, no.
There's a thudding low kick. Never really turned the hip over. You hear the 10-second marker come in. A lot of action in this first round.
Yeah, tall guy, cross body, left hook to the head. Time. The referees. Hey.
Well, action right at the end of the buzzer there. And guys, a huge amount of volume from both fighters in that opening round.
Yeah, and that's going to hurt him in the second round because these are big boys. But let's see what can happen. You know, you never know. Nowadays, in the early days, you know, I fought like a 260 guy. You go like, oh, you have to wet the stove for a couple of minutes. That's it. Now they all have stamina.
Yeah, right. They all do.
Like, you go, oh my God. Deus meus. Boom.
So replays from that first round here. It was a quick start from Castaneda, but he definitely caught a nasty right hook at one point. Midway through that round. Well, there it is.
There we go. That stopped him right away. You saw it. All right, Scorder told him, you got to go. Come back with that hook. That's a nice inside low kick, man.
That seems to be his path to victory for Valdez. Kick on the low kicks, get inside and box.
That's what he needs to do. He'll be more effective close by. Oh, stop. That's not very sportsmanlike.
Referee, out of the way quickly.
Yeah, that, you see, I would never do that.
You wouldn't do that?
No, I would never do that.
Well, you're a good guy.
Yeah, I'm a very nice dude.
You just headbutt somebody at the bar, though.
Yeah, but that's still, if you drop his mouthpiece.
Oh, and
boy! And that's why we have the wall.
Castaneda turned his back there and got summarily chased halfway across the arena.
Oh, that's a single kick that I always talk about. Don't do that.
And now you gotta set that kick up, right?
Yeah, always, because a single kick, most of the time, every knockout comes off a single kick. Because you're open.
A big ground and pound.
Wow. Valdez is doing great. Both are doing great, but I mean...
Can't wait to see the Cloudbet fight stats at the end of this bout. But who threw what? It was a nice elbow on the inside from Valdez, something we haven't seen either of these guys utilize thus far.
Nice left elbow. Ooh, that was good. That body shot. Well, again, she throws a single kick, you gotta watch out.
Yeah, the inside kick seemed to work better for him.
That's what he should do. He's probably gonna do it now because he switched stance.
Yeah.
Well, again, trying to bob and weave his way on the inside is Valdez. He's done a good job looking to pin and punch here with the ground and pound.
Oh, those are nice.
Well, he should be getting stood up at this point. Well, just a reminder, we no longer operate a 5-second clock on ground and pound. It's at the referee's discretion to continue until a flurry of strikes ceases.
Woo, blowing out a lot of steam, guys.
40 seconds left. Trying to kick things off big here with the opening bout of Karate Combat 52.
Yeah, Valdez seems to be more built for these type of fights.
Yes. Short and stockier.
Yeah, and I mean, he seems to be, to embrace being tired and fighting hard.
Yeah, but that left hook, he should throw it after he throws across to the body.
Yeah.
Most of the time, they will set him up for it.
There it goes right there.
Yeah, little shot left hook. That was nice.
Yeah, it felt like a real dig on that left hook into the closing seconds of round number 2 now.
Thankfully, they got a bell.
Yeah.
The referee, it's due for the refs here.
That bell was totally for the ref.
Yeah.
So they both head back up to their stools. And guys, momentum-wise, you feel Valdez getting the better of this one as we move into the third round?
Yeah, this is a hard one. I think the first part of the round was his opponent Castaneda, and then Valdez slowly but surely started coming back. So I think this next round, I think we'll see maybe Valdez taking it.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Valdez just needs to he just has to recognize what's working for him. And sometimes fighters can't do that in the moment. They look back on the tape and go, oh man, why didn't I do more of that? He's got to recognize what's working for him, and that's the forward pressure. Like you said, the left hook to the body, the inside low kick. Get back to those things, and I think he could take this fight.
And we saw there on the replay a moment ago, that was a very, very clean left elbow. He rolled over the top in that clinch position. He did say if he got on the inside, he wanted to mix a bit more Muay Thai in.
All right, now let's see who's got the biggest gas tank. And
Third and final round underway. And,
that was nice. Check hook off a front kick.
Yeah,
I've never seen that before. There's the inside low kick again.
Well, that was a little bit of off balancing. The shot didn't land clean to the head, but he's chasing him now, and that was a nice right round the backside.
Nice job to put it back against the wall. You're not considered down now, ladies and gentlemen. He can do anything he wants. He can post next to him, elbow him in the face, body, knees to the body, legs, everything.
Well, I'd like to see him elbow more, right? I mean, he's in these perfect positions to elbow.
But also from this position, I always think about knees to the thighs, but good knees.
Yeah.
Not those stupid little tiny knees that you do in training. No. You do a knee like I do it, that's 1 or 2 knees, fight's over.
Well,
and they can't really do it because they can't flex. So the muscle is not flexed.
Right.
It hurts a lot.
Valdez still swinging for the fences on some of these hooks. You saw Castaneda split his stance briefly to perhaps try and get some spinning kicks going. We haven't seen all that much true Taekwondo from him yet.
You see the reaction time is slowing down now, right? So both are getting tired. Now it's about who has the biggest heart.
Yeah.
There's the kick again. Yeah, they're getting tight. That front kick, man, you should be able to simply block that to the side. That was nice. Long right again. Oh, nice right hand landed.
Yeah, that wobbled him. I'd really like to see him chase him a bit now.
Valdez should go, if I was him. Anything out. Undercuts, that's what we call it.
Undercuts, yeah.
Under the armpit.
Yeah. Well, I think the problem with Valdez is that he's putting too much into 1 or 2 strikes, right?
Yep.
Like if he would just be a little more consistent and just touch his mark.
Yep.
Doesn't have to be hard, but just touch your mark.
Fly in with a combination, hand combination, wrap it up with that low kick. 40 seconds, guys.
Yeah, time is ticking away here, and it's reminder we favor forward progress and aggression. As well as significant strikes at Karate Combat. So that forward pressure is almost exclusively from Valdez at this point.
Well, the problem with fights like this is that they're not doing enough because they're tired, and they don't realize that it could go to another round. Right. The punishment is it goes to another round.
Right. That's the thing. It's very possible this goes to another round, but we don't know.
Yeah, I'll explain the nuances of our sudden death rule if and when they happen.
It looks like Valdez in luck.
Yeah, end of 3 rounds. Valdez ends on top there.
He wants it. Come on.
I mean, I think, you know, Bastien summed it up quite well at one point. He said it seems like Valdez is more built for that kind of grungy, dig deep, you know, gritty fight.
Yeah, that's it. You know, and that needs to be done close to your opponent when you fight like that. And there, since he has the shorter arms, he will be more effective, believe it or not, because the longer a strike travels, the more power can get. you know, on the way to its target, so his punches are actually much stronger close by. But then he has to watch out for the knee to the face. But still, he made it a dogfight.
Well, we are going to get the official decision here. Pit side, we think we know which way it's going to go. Let us know on social media which way you're pulling for this one. Let's get the official decision in our opening bout.
Your winner by unanimous decision out of the blue corner, Enrique Valdez!
Enrique Valdez victorious. Let's see how he's feeling. He is pit side with Dean Thomas.
First off, Enrique, congratulations on the victory. Very grueling fight. How do you feel right now?
Man, a little exhausted. He was putting it on me, not gonna lie. He had some hard hits. But as long as I weathered the storm, I knew I was gonna be able to get the edge.
He was tall, he was long. Was that the game plan, to get inside and put them hands on him?
Exactly that. I knew he was a Taekwondo practitioner, so I knew how to get on the inside, either break down his legs or break down the body, and that's the best I was trying to do in there.
Very exciting fight. When can we see you next in here?
Whenever they want me again, man, I'm ready.
Love it. Ladies and gentlemen,
I just want to give a shout out to my son, and especially to my mom, who all helped me and pushed me to be here today, and all my teammates out in Yuma, Arizona. Thank you, every single one of you. And big thanks to Leo and President Awesome for giving me this opportunity to showcase my skills out here. And I hope you guys wish to see me again. Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Enrique Valdez.
Oh, I think, Bas, that was a great summary from Enrique Valdez. It sounds like he had a game plan. He managed to put it into play, and it came away with the win.
That's what it is, you know. You fight a guy who's an Olympic team in Taekwondo. Yeah, you don't want to stay away. Don't want to stay away from him. You don't want to give him space. You want to be inside. And once you're inside, that's your domain. And that's exactly what he did. The takedowns, the ground and pound. He made it a dogfight.
Yeah, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from that opening bout. And this was right at the start when Castaneda looked like he was going to bulldoze his way forward, but slowly Valdez started to understand the timing, get inside.
Oh, nice cross there on that single kick. We were talking about it before. That left hook landed twice, head bounced back. And from here it was all Valdez. Once he went to the ground, his ground and pound was strong. Look at him go. Knee to the face, beautiful. Man, all over the place. Yeah, well-deserved victory.
Yeah, I mean, as far as debuts go, pretty good, pretty complete, and happy to see him come back in the pit again, I think. Right, lots more action coming your way from the pit. First, a word from DeLorean. The DeLorean DMC token presale is now live on republic.com/DeLorean. Don't miss your chance to be part of the future. Go to republic.com now. Well, the party hotting up here, pit side in Miami. It is always a bit of a different vibe here at Karate Combat. We have a good time, we have a party, and the fans get stuck in with their very engaging view of the pit. Guys, it is just, if you've never been this close to fights, this pit environment really does make everybody feel like they're right on top of the action.
It's Fight Club, you know, it's literally the movie Fight Club. Everybody's right here and everybody's talking about it. Everybody who's been in this place, they say the exact same thing. People just simply love it. You want to be close to the action.
We're going to move straight into our next preliminary bout this evening. Let's go ahead and meet the next two fighters here. This is Harry Gomez and Jacob Wayman. And Bas, we'll start with Jacob Wayman. He's a multiple-time US champion in Muay Thai. Very, very accomplished.
Yeah, this guy loves wrestling. He loves striking. He's perfect for Karate Combat. He says he's going to use a lot of feints, a lot of tips. He loves clinching as well, and elbows. Oh, yeah, give it to me. Elbows, he said. Plus, on top of everything, he will always be ready to take his opponent down, which is a really good thing because then you get inside his head.
Yeah, and he's taking on Harry Gomez, who we're going to meet in just a moment. We'll go ahead and get these introductions done and fill you in on these two fighters a bit more.
The United States of America, Jacob
This is 22-year-old Jakob Wayman, 2-0 in MMA, 7-3 in Muay Thai and K1. A lot of experience for someone this young. He's coming off a really good round 3 knockout last time we saw him working his way. He said his base is Muay Thai and wrestling, and he thinks his kicks are going to be a differentiator given he's got a height advantage coming into this one. So let's see if he can use that distance well.
And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Ecuador, Harry Gomez.
Slight underdog with our cloud bet odds coming to this one, but an 11-2 pro MMA record for the Ecuadorian. He said his game plan is to really put the pressure on. He thinks his opponent actually is overconfident in his height, so going to be very interesting to see how this one plays out. Let's go ahead and get this one underway.
Fighters, enter the pit.
Well, Brave Browser is the official internet browser of Karate Combat, 3 times faster than Chrome and the best privacy online. Visit brave.com.
Now, let's see what's going to happen.
So black pants for Gomez, white pants for Wayman. And Wayman trying to use those much longer legs early here.
Yeah, I know Harry from the gym. He was living in the goat shed, and I'd show up in the morning. He'd be there working out at 8 in the morning.
Oh, nice.
And, yeah, and I'd say, when is this guy going to fight? And no one knew, but here he is. And I'm excited to see him fight.
He's got a lot of great training partners there. That's a good thing for him. Oh, that's it.
And that one will wake you up, and that was a lovely transition. You want to talk about setting takedowns up, that's how you do it.
After a high kick, hey.
Now, trying to get some wrestling going here, and that's heavy hips to start punching.
Stop. Fight.
Yeah, that got Wayman's attention.
Yeah, if you get kicked in the face, then we'll do it.
You know, you look at the skill sets on paper, and you would say, hey, Gomez, route to victory is perhaps to wrestle a little bit more. But obviously, he's got to watch the Thai strikes in the clinch as well.
Yeah, Wayman is fast with his hands.
Nice switch kick, switch stance as well.
Oh, there we go again with that crazy kick.
Oh, crafty, crafty.
Yeah, Gomez doing a good job with using his feet to create angles to find a way in.
Constantly in and out, moving to the sides, never be stationary. Very smart.
Yeah, we've seen some
look
hip
at that,
feints
double
as
left
well.
hook in. I mean, that's 2 of them.
That's how you fight a taller guy.
Yep.
You got to move your feet, use your angles.
Wow, he really is
non-stop back, right?
constantly moving. Little left hook as well.
Beautiful, staying outside the range of his opponent.
Just right outside the range.
Beautiful.
Not too far, and then he's able to come back in with a strike.
Look at him.
Yeah.
You know, I think that comes down to focus. Like his focus. A lot of fighters get lazy and can't do that.
Yep.
They want to just stand still and throw punches.
Yeah, well, not him. That little left hook really landed. It was beautiful.
It feels like he's really starting to get into a rhythm now. No, actually tried a little sweep there.
Beautiful knee to the midsection. Man, Gomez is all over the place.
In a good way.
Yep.
In a good way.
In a good way.
Very well
It's
done.
rare that you see that in such a good way like that. Oftentimes you see guys doing a lot of work that's getting them nowhere.
Yep.
But Gomez, very effective with everything he's doing.
It felt like all the movement was particularly meaningful. It wasn't movement for the sake of movement.
Right.
And when he threw something, it was most of the time connected also.
Yes.
Those head kicks.
Yeah.
I mean, those were nice.
Yeah, his percentages were high.
Yep.
Look at this, hiding, ducking under, and good technical foundation from Wayman to keep that right hand up.
Yeah. That's an alarm bell there, right there. Let's keep your head up.
Oh, so our current champ, Vergara, in the corner of his teammate Gomez there. So second round underway, 3 minutes should they need them. Straight back to it in the middle here.
Wow. Yeah, Gomez knows exactly where he is the whole time. Look at it.
Again, that left hook is money. And Wayman's doing a pretty good job of not eating the whole thing. Like, he's got a hand there. He's not eating it all.
And that was a great counter from Wayman. Yeah. Oh, those freaking kicks, man. That was a hard low kick. You don't hear him?
Yeah.
Those are the ones.
Yeah.
The shin.
What do you think Wayman's got to do differently here to try and stifle the movement?
Well, he's going to have to start moving as well. But, you know, if you never did it in training camp like that, then it's going to be very hard. But start throwing feints. You know, he's talking about in the clinch that he wants to throw feints. Throw those. Keep your... Look at that. Beautiful, man. He brings it up so easy, too.
Yeah, and the awareness to throw something like that on the break to dictate that gap of space.
Well, this is a sport where it just takes one to change the course.
That's it.
And Wayman kind of has to find that one, and he's the longer man, so he's got to just be able to pinpoint a shot and make it hit.
Yep. Oh, spinning kick to the head. And he said, I would love to knock my opponent out like that. Wow, he landed it. Wow. Oh, yeah, the jumping was less. Because once you jump, you can't avoid anything.
Right. Yeah.
You're in the air.
You're in the air, yeah. Nowhere to go.
Yeah, and you learned that lesson. Oh, beautiful right.
You know, the good thing about Wayman is he does not look discouraged. You know, he's outgunned, but he doesn't look discouraged. He's still in this fight, and he can still find something to get him back in.
Oh, yeah, the 1-2 he just threw was a nice one, too.
That's the third or fourth time that Gomez has looked for that sweep as he closed the distance here, and he's managed to wrestle his way to some ground and pound opportunities.
Dun-dun-dun. 15 seconds. Something spinning is going to come from Gomez. Oh, straight away from it.
Yeah, I love Gomez's movement.
Oh, good timing on the kick there.
That was nice.
And as soon as I said that, Wayman was like, you do?
You
Watch
cussed
this.
him.
Yeah. Caught him. He caught him.
Put the card in your pocket, left hook cross. It's a good combo.
Well, that was perhaps the one thing, Dean, that you said he needed. He needed that one spark, but unfortunately, right at the closing bell of the round.
But you need that to, one, get some respect, and then two, to slow them down.
Beautiful right hand landed there by Gomez. That's a beautiful high kick. Let's see if you see the spinning kick. Look at this. Pop to the head. Beautiful, man. Wow, eh? That was the last combination. That was beautiful.
Look at Gomez in the corner there. You know, Wayman originally from Michigan, but representing gyms in both Bangkok and Chicago here this evening tonight in his debut.
And if you want to follow Jacob Wayman is not. That's his Twitter handle. That's what he said.
I want to know where his nickname Super Joke comes from.
Super Joke.
So third round here. Guys, do you have a feel for which way the fight as a whole has probably been scored so far?
I would say Gomez is ahead. I mean, he was landing so many. I mean, he landed 2 head kicks, 3 head kicks if you count also the spinning kick to the head. I mean, and he left a couple hooks he landed. The only thing that Wayman really landed was that hook cross at the very end.
Well, if that is the way it's going, then it's bad news for Jacob Wayman, because Harry Gomez has actually never been finished in pro competition, whilst he himself has a 72% finish rate.
The cross from Wayman is really nice, right? Just saw that. Yes.
Well, he keeps it loaded. It's cocked.
Yeah.
It's loaded. I mean, it saved him from eating left hooks all night, but then when he delivers it, it's pretty on point right there.
Yeah. And before that, he landed a few left hooks. It was nice. He's getting into the game now.
At what point during this round does he have to start thinking it's bite down on your gum shield time? Like, has he got time to work here with 2 minutes left, or is it kind of he needs to fire on all cylinders right now?
If he keeps fighting like he's doing right now, this attacking, he might get this round. See, the hook cross is landing the whole time. Knee to the body, great reflexes to see that right away.
Oh, and these are huge knees, and that's a good counter from Gomez. Well, the referee's got to be more assertive there. If you're calling stop, you've got to put hands on both fighters and actually get the stop.
You see what we talked about, changing the course of the fight? Now, Gomez does not look like he did in the first 2 rounds. His facial expression does not look the same.
And his hopping is away as well. He was constantly doing the karate bouncing. That's gone as well now. See, because he got hit a few times. That's what Tyson always to say, right? Everybody's got a game plan until they get hit, right?
Yeah, landed.
Those are dangerous things to do. Because, again, you're hanging in the air. Oh, beautiful reversal.
Where was this Jacob Wayman earlier in the
what was this wrestling at? Like,
Look at this, leg lock, heel hook coming up. Not legal, boss. Okay.
Well, they got 38 seconds here, and Wayman perhaps needing a finish. We obviously don't know that for sure, but he's certainly acting like he does.
He knows now that offense is the best weapon, because that's what he's been doing this round, and he's been very effective.
Yeah, now Gomez is not moving like he was before.
No, it could be 1-1 now. Well, in my book it is 1-1. Look at that, and he cross again. Second.
Yeah, this is the third round.
Oh, the third round already. My God, it flies. Oh my God, yeah. That. Ooh, I don't know if it was too late. Yeah, he should have fought like this the whole fight, right?
Yeah. He might have let that one get away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he might be disappointed in the first couple of rounds if he looks back. But let's see, because bear in mind...
It might also be an extra round.
Right, this is one of those rounds that could trigger our extra round protocol, which, you know, we don't have draws and we don't have split decisions. We go to sudden death extra rounds. So,
but is that fair? Right, just because he did have a good last round, he may have lost the first 2. He had a great last round. Well, is it fair to trigger a 4th round?
Well, that's only if the judges deem it so.
Right.
It would have to be a split decision, and then, you know, it wouldn't be. We'd go to a 4th round. That's just the rules that you sign up to fight with at Karate Combat. We don't do split decisions.
Yeah. Most of the time, the attention goes to the guy who did the most at the very end, and that's why we're worried.
I know. Because I will tell you this, if this goes to a 4th round, I know who I put my money on.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, officially Gomez should have done enough.
Well.
And your winner by unanimous decision out of the red corner, Harry Gomez!
That's the right call.
Yep, he won 2 rounds, that's it.
So rounds 1 and 2 going to Harry Gomez. 3rd round going to Jacob Wayman. It was a valiant effort to claw his way back into this one, but just too late, unfortunately.
But it's good for us because now we know what he can really do. So next time, if he comes out like that right away, I mean, he's going to have an unbelievable fight. Then again, in the beginning, his movement from Gomez was so good. Could he have done anything with it, right? Because he was moving to the sides the whole time. It's hard. But we know he's got skill.
Yeah, I think
so he will be back.
A good debut for both these these young guys, really.
Yeah, freaking Gomez, that was really nice move. The first 2 rounds, he was completely controlling it. But then, you know, the last round. But that's, again, stamina. I don't know what it is. Somebody finds suddenly the blueprint. I don't know. But, yeah, he needs to work on that. And then Weidman needs to start working faster.
Faster. Get there faster.
Well, we may have some stats we're able to bring you here because these guys were throwing pretty significantly. So here are your cloud bet stats of the bout. And yeah, pretty even, but Gomez getting the better of it, certainly across the first 2 rounds there. One final thought on these 2 debutants, guys, before we move on to our next bout.
I really enjoyed this fight. This was a really nice fight. I mean, we saw a lot of great technique. Gomez landing that spinning kick to the head, a few head kicks to the head. I think he did a phenomenal job in his movement. And then Weidman, yeah, well, he learns from this. He's going to come out of the gate next time fast.
Yeah, I think it says a lot about the future of the division as well and where the fighters are getting to. Both of these guys look great. Gomez just happened to pull out that first two rounds, looked fantastic. But Weidman came back in the third. He looked phenomenal in the third. I think this division is going to be something to deal with.
Yeah, very much looking forward to seeing what they can do when they return to the pit. More action coming your way, but before we crack on, here's a word from our partners, Hedera. Welcome back to Miami here. And on with fight number 3, sorry, Tim Ha from the Czech Republic. He is taking on Alexander Krutskykh. And Bas, Krutskykh, he's got an awful lot of amateur fights under his belt coming to this one. 150 amateur fights alongside a Golden Gloves title.
Yeah, okay, that's Lomachenko, right? 365 matches or something like that, then he turns pro. Yeah, you're in the game now. You're feeling it. Yeah, he had the hardest training camp ever, he said. He's going to keep the distance, lots of lat kicks, since his opponent apparently doesn't check low kicks. And he's going to counter his looping punches because that's what Tim Ha throws, a lot of looping punches with crosses, since a direct line is always faster.
Well, Tim Ha is someone we've seen a few times, not recently, though, but certainly across the years of karate combat. Very, very aggressive, very, very tough as well. He's a real fun fighter to have in the pit.
You know, the thing with him is the difference between interviewing him and seeing him fight. He's such a sweetheart. He's a very soft-spoken guy. And then when he fights, boy, he turns it on. He's coming out super aggressive.
Yeah, let's see what the 9-time Czech karate champ can bring here in this bout. Let's go ahead. They've already walked to the pit. Let's go ahead and meet these 2 fighters, Tim Ha and Alexander Krutskykh.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Ukraine, Alexander Krutskykh!
26-year-old Alexander Krutskykh from Ukraine, representing Shave Bears MMA. As you heard, a huge amount of experience coming to this one. Actually started with karate, though, at 9 years old before switching to MMA. He's got 15 years of martial arts in those 26 years, so looking forward to seeing what he can do. We expect a lot of feints. We expect a lot of unpredictability. It's gonna be a good one.
And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing the Czech Republic, Tim Ha!
I got you.
Tim Ha, 28 years old, 1-1 record here at Karate Combat. Of course, that last bout was a decision loss back at Karate Combat 42. So, you know, good year and a half ago now against Bruno Assis, our former champ. But that doesn't really tell the whole story. He gave a tremendous account of himself there, and this is going to be a really, really tough fight, whoever finds themselves on the other side of a victory right now.
Fighters, enter the pit!
Stop! Stop! You ready? You ready? Ready, fight!
Well, founded in 2018, Hex Trust is a leading digital asset service offering a range of services and a leader in staking.
That's the single kick. You see, I'm always talking about this.
You were talking about that. Got to set it up.
So simple. Throw 3 shot or 1, starting with the left. Or start with the right, make it a 2 shot. Or 4.
Oh, big bit of clinch work there from the Ukrainian, getting the elbow and the knee involved.
Yeah, you could tell the experience of Krutskykh. Like he just seems really calm.
Yeah.
Like even in that first exchange, he said, "All right, you know what? I fight. This is what we do."
I mean, he just ate a clean right hand and did not blink.
No, he's really calm.
And the left kick to the head. Wow, he's got some power. But not Tim, huh? He popped out and he goes, ha! Okay, you gotta stop now, boss.
I mean, we could do puns all night, boss.
All day.
Yeah.
Well, so Ha has got his head tied up here, but a good break called from the referee there.
Oh man, both gave it the same shot. Dude, I've never been live at an event where the guys knocked each other out, you know?
I want
a double knockout?
Yeah.
That was Jody Carter?
Yeah, I would love to see that, yeah.
Oh, good, he crossed. Nice elbows here. Right, Krutskykh. Nice body lock throw from Ha.
Wrestling of Ha is very strong in those clinch positions.
Beautiful, hunting for the liver there. But again, throw cross before it. I like that comment that he wanted to throw a liver shot plus a low kick. And you're very close when you do that, so you're going to get low kick to the shin. Beautiful, fast high kick there by Krutskykh.
Well, Krutskyk's got great clinch control with it. Seems like the grip he gets with one hand is so strong.
And he said, oh, you want to give me a liver shot low kick? I'll do it to you.
Well, 15 seconds left in this
nice
first round.
Inside.
Whoa.
The work rate from Krutskykh is violent right now. And the first round comes to a close. Both men stroll back to their corners. Very aggressive first round.
Yeah, both these fighters really good. Yeah, they're gonna have to dig deep because I have a feeling it's gonna continue like this.
Boss, who do you think won that round?
Oh, that's a hard one.
I don't even know who won that round.
Yeah, maybe at the very end, since Krutskykh came out so strong at the very end.
Right.
And with the takedown, but then again, I mean, Ha did a lot, man.
You know, Tim Ha fights are never anything other than chaotic.
Yep.
And Krutskyk's doing really well, sort of taming that chaos and giving his own right back.
You gotta get down, Miami, let's go!
Ooh, he doesn't feel that. When you're in the air, you get kicked, that's not good. That also, not good.
Ooh, those are going to add up. Those are going to hurt in the morning.
Hard low kicks on the relaxed leg. Wish. He was too soon with that. I would have done more low kicks and then go for the head kick.
Is this one of those situations, Bas, where, you know, Ha perhaps could go back to a little bit more of the traditional things that made him a Shotokan champion, a bit more of that blitz style, a bit more straight line?
Yeah, but right now he landed a really nice right. But yeah, blitzing he really needs to do.
Stop, arriba. Come on. Ready.
Nice.
Oh, good timing on the push kick as well. Krutskykh coming in.
Oh, Superman with a liver kick.
Well, you know, Ha needs to keep the pressure up, but it comes at the cost that I don't know if he's willing to pay.
Yeah, true.
Watch out with the knee.
You should start countering or checking those kicks because they're hard low kicks. And those also, so both of them, ooh.
Oh, this just feels like a battering fight.
I mean, those leg kicks,
right? I'm just hurting sitting here.
Nice.
Oh. Well, this is actually, I think, the first time Tim Ha's been able to use elbows inside the Karate Combat pit. Something I know he was looking forward to.
Left just landed.
You know, the one thing I noticed that neither of these guys are really using effectively is a jab. Do you think that's because of the low kick has been so prominent?
I have no clue because, you know, yeah, a jab is a really good weapon.
Oof. Wow. The timing on the re-entry of that right. I mean, the stats in this fight are going to be...
They got to be pretty even.
Yeah. How do you feel the momentum's going in this bout?
It's a hard one. I think that Krutskykh landed more in this particular round, but Tim Ha is still in the freaking game, man.
Well, you may hear the crowd chanting in the background. It's because UFC champ Alex Pereira is in the house enjoying some of the action. Of course, his sister up in the co-main event later this evening. So third and final round about to get underway here. Black pants for Tim Ha, white pants for Alexander Krutskykh.
And Ha's been listening to our commentating, I think, because he's throwing a lot of straight punches.
Oh! Huge front kick to the face, drops the Ukrainian. Ha trying to capitalize here.
Wow.
Oh, the gum shield comes out. Ha's trying to do something in the clinch here. And this is where I think you'll say, Bas, he's got to go straight back to him.
Oh, badass body shot. Oh, nice job.
You know, this is what we know and expect from Tim Ha, right?
I mean, he is just a grueling fighter.
Always, man. It's so exciting to watch. It throws
everything into every punch.
Yeah. He needs to keep his mouth closed, though. I'm a little worried about that because you don't want to get hit if you have your mouth open.
Oh, a left hook as well.
Nice cross back.
Oh, is he starting to wear Krutskykh down now?
I think so.
Yeah, last time he took a fight while he was on a holiday with his girlfriend on a vacation. And he just took the fight and then he came out begging still. So that's very impressive. I'm talking about Tim Ha.
Well, 1 minute left here.
Oh, great body shots too.
Krutskykh starting to come back a little bit now. Eats another front kick. Oh! Millimeters is the difference here.
Oh, man. These guys.
I think we're going to get treated to a 4th round.
I hope so.
That is crazy.
Oh, good short shots there. Tim Ha on the back foot now. Krutskykh driving forward. Lefts and rights in abundance.
Oh, mouthpiece goes out again. That's because he has his mouth open. I was talking about it. 10 seconds. Nice kick to the legs. He's going to feel that tomorrow.
Oh, what a tough round to score as well.
Wow. What a fight. This is insanity. Whew. Good, man. Wow.
I know this is one of those ones you're glad you're not a judge.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But when you talk about momentum, I think the momentum now has shifted to
back
Krutskykh.
again. Yeah. It felt like Krutskykh, was doing good work in the early round into the second round, and then Tim Ha came back with a vengeance, and there was that front kick right up the middle.
Jeez, and he just fights through it. Whatever. Been there, done that, said Krutskykh.
A lot of these short shots landed. He started going up and in and around the guard, and we do have a decision here.
Oof.
Your winner by unanimous decision out of the blue corner, Alexander Krutskykh!
Well, your winner by unanimous decision from Ukraine, Alexander Krutskykh. And as far as debuts go, guys, you're not going to get one too much more hard-fought than that.
Boy, I mean, he left everything in there. So this is one of those fights that if you lose, you don't have to be worried about anything because you left it all out there. I always say if you lose, some people lose and you win. I mean, this is the game of the game. But if you didn't use every weapon that you possess and you don't use it, yeah, then you have a reason to be angry. But boy,
yeah, he
can't say that. He gave everything.
I think he emptied the tank.
Yep.
He gave everything he had. It just wasn't enough.
Unfortunately. But, 120 fights, Krutskykh.
Let's go ahead and take a look at some of our stats for that bout presented by Cloudbet.
Wow.
200 attempted strikes from Alexander Krutskykh, and he landed over half of them.
Crazy.
That's insane. 76 head strikes landed. Tim Ha absolutely made of granite.
Wow.
But I think
the fight seemed a little closer than what them stats suggest to me.
I think it's swayed by the fact that Tim Ha, that period he had where he was aggressive and on the front foot, seemed very decisive, and they were big shots. But I think overall the volume, it definitely did go the way of the Ukrainian.
Party people!
Oh, well, we're hotting up in full swing here in Miami. Let's go ahead and check in with King Apollo. He is with one of our current champs, Arturo Vergara.
Yep, that's right, Josh. I'm standing next to the newly crowned bantamweight champion of Karate Combat. How are you feeling tonight, champ?
Oh, I feel amazing, brother. Happy to be here with all my people, supporting my guy, supporting Karate Combat. So happy to be here in my hometown, Miami.
Yeah, I mean, Miami loves you. I think I can speak for everybody here. You had an amazing fight in the last one. You won the belt. Tonight, one of your teammates is going for a belt as well. He's defending his interim title. How do you feel about tonight's main event?
Shazad's gonna destroy this guy. I have all the respect for him, but bro, this is a different game. Now with the new rule set, it's a different game. And Chase is more than ready. He's been hustling, training so hard, and he's one of the most carry guys in the gym at this moment. So happy for him. Happy for my guy Luxby too. He's in the main car. And of course, I'm here to see Alini too. Excited to see her fight.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all excited to see her fight again. She had a crazy left hook knockout. And listen, if you guys want to bet on these fights, you can go to cloudbet.com right now and bet on any of these Karate Combat fights that we just spoke on. And we want to thank Arturo. Have a great night, champ, and appreciate you for coming by.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, everybody. Hey, don't forget, download the app, Karate Combat app. I will send you some tokens, so don't miss this opportunity.
Let's go. Back to the guys at the booth.
Arturo Vergara, our bantamweight champ, and Bass, he very soundly dealt with Owen Jelmier when we were in Fort Lauderdale last month.
He comes in the gym and he gets pretty much beat up by every single person in the gym. And then he puts his mind together and he started training. And Asim told me, he says, dude, he gets better and better. And then the way he's fighting, he's got unlimited stamina. It doesn't matter. Like, if I see the pace that we saw with Tim Haar and the Krutskykh just before, he'll do this for 5 rounds. He just keeps on coming, and it's very hard to stop because he's all over the place. Everything is different. Handstand kicks. I mean, you name it. He does everything, and he's just very effective. But it's going to be hard to find an opponent for him.
Well, I'm sure we'll do our best. But hey, don't just watch the fight. Sweat the action and make their win your win at cloudbet.com. Live streaming, live betting, instant payouts. Oh, former UFC champ Aljamain Sterling,
the man
in the house. Funkmaster, he is a big fan of Karate Combat. We've had him at quite a few events now, sitting pitside, enjoying some of the action. Alex Pereira sitting just behind him. Right, guys, fight number 4 on our prelims tonight. Boy, do we have a storyline for you in this one. Luis Melendez and Donovan Manuel. This was one of the bouts at the matchups at the weigh-ins that got a little bit heated, a little bit contested. There's been some talking online, but we can't really talk about Donovan Manuel without talking about when he inadvertently entered the pit to not fight.
There was a problem going on, and suddenly there was a brawl in the pit. And then
Donovan Manuel was here supporting cornering Will Esparza. Absolutely fantastic fight. Got into a bit of war of words afterwards. He jumped in the pit. President Awesome took exception to that, and for the safety of the people pit side who could have got hurt, he put Donovan Manuel to sleep. Out cold. But credit to Donovan Manuel. He owned up to his actions. He said, you know what, I was wrong. Absolutely shouldn't have done that. And hey, he's found himself with a debut here on Karate Combat against a tough opponent in Luis Melendez.
Yeah, listen, man, this guy, he knows that his opponent has great kicks, but it doesn't matter. Because I'm going to be in his face with my hands, and I will go throw kicks after I threw my hands. Whatever he throws, I'm going to throw back harder. So, well, that's a tough task because Melendez is an animal as well.
Boss, would you come back after that? If President Awesome choked you out, would you come back?
You have to
I don't know if I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could show my face.
Well, he got choked from the back. It's not
that is true. It wasn't like it was a real fight, right?
Yeah,
still.
And still, but you know, he realized he was wrong. And if he's wrong, you know, he's wrong. Apologized, made the video even, and then they posted that online. And then we said, okay, you know what? Let's give him a chance because he can fight.
Yo, awesome. Would you like to, hey, we're talking about your friend Donovan Manuel. Would you like to come in the booth and perhaps borrow Dean's headset and have a chat about this one?
All right, let's do it. We got our president.
Well, that worked out.
Coming with us, and he will explain the story.
Yeah, we can touch on this a bit more and just get your opinion. Asim, good to have you, President Awesome, in the booth with us. How's your night been so far?
It's been great. I received this hat from one of the Kazakhstani fighters, so he made it's a great start to the year. If you have this hat, you know, you get these superpowers apparently. So.
Oh, good. Can you see?
I cannot see, I cannot hear. The baldness is back. I was trying to hide it, boss. I'm sorry. But I'm pretty proud.
Good old days, hair.
Yeah.
Asim, we've touched on it briefly. Give us the Cliff's Notes for the rather unique situation we have and the kind of the turn of events for Donovan Manuel, how he finds himself in the pit here tonight.
Look, a lot of people don't understand why I gave this guy this opportunity to fight here. When the whole situation happened, and unfortunately, I had to subdue him, calm him down. When that whole situation happened, everybody overwhelmingly thought hey, ban this guy, kick him out, never bring him back. I bring a coaching mentality into my president position. And in that coaching mentality, my gym back at Goat Shed in Miami, we get the rebels, we get the misfits, and it's my job for me to help them channel their energy in a positive direction. If I kick him out, he's gonna do this again and again and again. Instead, give him an opportunity to act like a professional. Give him an opportunity to come here, lay it on the line, and squash that beef in a way where we're not doing this on the streets.
Yep.
Right? And that's the way of the martial arts. After this fight, regardless who wins, I want to go inside. I want to speak to both these gentlemen.
Well, let's go ahead and walk both these two quite enough from us. This is your next bout. It's Luis Melendez and Donovan Manuel.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing the United States of America, Donovan Manuel.
Donovan Manuel representing House of Dragons. Going to look to use a lot of pressure. Really favors a boxing style for this one, so perhaps look for him to work his way inside a little bit more. He is coming off a very good victory at the end of last year to take his overall pro record to 1-2.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. He's a 1-2 fighter, and generally speaking, fighters with those type of records, we don't bring them to karate combat. This is a unique scenario. Two things. One, this is a demonstration of the martial arts, of maturing. But two, the one win he just had, he turned his life around over here with that win because he beat a national team member in wrestling from Cuba. This guy was national champion in Cuba, just a monster. He looks like a little Yoel Romero, and this guy went over there, knocked him out. The guy's actually formerly my student.
Wow.
It was unbelievable.
Well, let's not sleep on Luis Melendez and sell him a little bit short. He's 3-0 in karate combat, undefeated coming into tonight is the 28-year-old. He was Puerto Rican national Taekwondo team member as well, and he's a prodigy of none other than Anthony Pettis. This guy is extremely exciting, extremely dynamic, and yeah, he's a tough match for Manuel tonight.
360 kicks. I mean, this guy throws every kick in the book.
And I don't understand how he's juggling being an engineer.
Exciting news, Karate Combat is launching a new L2 blockchain called Up to let other projects and sport leagues white label, customize, and launch their own native iOS and Android apps for free.
Whoa,
Ready to level up? Visit up.rodeo to learn more.
Yeah, Manuel did exactly what he said he was going to do, be in his face, because that will stop the crazy kicks from his opponent. Because again, you're gonna watch, if he's gonna give him some space, you'll see crazy stuff.
That was an amazing way to start a fight. What confidence he has, right?
Yep. Closes it.
Oh, beautiful sweep.
So heavy overhook here for Melendez. He's got that good head position on the inside, trying to dictate those short knees up the middle.
And if you live in Houston, you want to go to the Dragons Clan. Yes, that's where he's teaching. It's a new gym, so you want to really set it up. Wow. Beautiful throw here by Donovan, which he runs together with our own Will Esparza.
So token holders, you can see at the bottom of your screen there, 83% of them favoring their votes towards Puerto Rican Luis Melendez.
What a beautiful combination of a Harai Goshi into elbows. Very unique in karate combat.
Yep.
That's where you're going to see it.
Some nice knees there, both these guys. And I like it that they keep the hips away, so they actually knee with the knee instead of the thigh, because a lot of people do that. I go, why would you spread out the impact? Make it a kneecap. There we go, see? That's it with the throwing knees. Everybody throws his hips close to it as well, but then you close the distance. Makes no sense. Let your leg fly.
Well, Melendez doing a great job controlling this inside position here.
But watch out on the break. There might be some crazy kick coming. Because now he knows the game. Oh! Oh, 1-2, beautifully landed. And boy, Manuel can take a shot. That was nice. Oh, that was beautiful too. Going for the back leg by switching it to the front with the low kick.
Melendez has bested Jose Ferreri, Jose Esparza, and Amos Guyton in his 3 bouts. Hammer fist over the top.
You know, hey, listen, you hit the collarbone, 6-8 pounds of pressure, that's it. Fight's over, you win.
What an awkward punch.
Very.
Well defended on that single leg pickup attempt, approaching the final 30 seconds of round number 1 here.
And time flies if it's fun, mate. Look like it's a minute.
Bit of a slow pouring jab from Manuel for a moment now.
I liked what Melendez was doing, punching and immediately stepping away out of the line of fire. Some crazy kick coming.
Yeah, it's we haven't pointed out yet, both these guys southpaws, so kind of canceling each other out a little bit.
And although Donovan is coming up a couple weight classes for this fight, they look similar size.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be too much of a disparity between them, at least when they're stepping in the pit tonight. Back to the corners they go. Guys, do you have a feeling who got the better of those first 3 minutes? Tough one.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't know. This could be like an even round.
It's a very tough one.
Yeah, he came pressing forward the whole time. Melendez was effective, but they both were in the clinch. They both were throwing the knees, so who had the most? I don't know. I didn't count.
It's a very tight round, but because of that, these guys need to push the gas pedal or else someone's going to be unhappy with the decision.
And that hook cross really landed. On top of the head, you're going to hurt your hand.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yes, we are here in Miami. It's a little chilly by South Florida standards, but what a cracking evening we've had so far, and you can see the crowd packed in here around the pit. Luis Melendez, Donovan Manuel up right now, of course. Lightweight title on the line later in our main event. Shazib Rind and Edgar Scrivas.
Wait, there we go again. Nope.
Yeah, looking for the Uchimata off that whizzer. Scramble back to the feet, though.
Beautiful knee. You see, no load up, that's what I like. And just to use your hip flexors. Now, if you go to the face, yeah, then you want to go to the ball of the foot. But otherwise, keep the heel on the floor from the standing foot.
Oh, beautiful.
Very nice.
You know, I think the referee needs to be on the ball with perhaps breaking those stagnant clinch positions a little bit earlier. As written in our rules, the clinch is kind of a transitionary thing where you have to be immediately throwing or striking.
Keep your hands up. Nice knee to the midsection again from Donovan.
I feel that Donovan's route to victory right now is to make it a sloppier fight.
That's it. Just push.
Yes. He
Coming
needs to make
forward.
it an ugly, ugly fight so he can gas out Luis just like his sensei did, right?
Yep. Because Luis didn't do a lot of these crazy kicks, and I think he's preserving his energy for that. Because in the past, it cost him a few times. Not that he would lose, but it slowed him down.
Definitely. Oh, now he's starting to find his timing. He's timing him well.
Yeah, Melendez was wearing that T-shirt, you know, where you choke him out. He was really going after him online. He said, I need to get him angry because then he starts making mistakes. And I think I did my job, he said, because he really doesn't like me right now.
Wow, look at that distance control.
Very nice.
That's what I love about having young prospects, because every fight they grow and they grow and they grow.
Yeah, we haven't seen this from Melendez before.
Never. Beautiful control of distance. Yep. Amazing.
Yeah, missing by the smallest of margins. Oh, slapping kick up the open side there.
Whoa, nice combination again there by Melendez. Oh, nice counter left hook after that flying knee.
Yeah, Melendez finding the button a little bit more. Do you think perhaps that Manuel's shots they're lacking a little bit of pop right now?
Yes, and also he keeps his punches short, it looks like. You gotta extend a little bit longer. Especially with, oh, look at that!
Oh, that's unique, and right on cue, Donovan Manuel explodes
And boy, he's good when he explodes. Look at that. Any of those punches would land. Whew, that's the end of the fight. I mean, wow.
Asim's got to look at his face like, where was that the rest of the round?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was good.
Was that enough to steal a round, though? Probably not, but wow.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
I thought I was going to get taken out there, thank you.
I thought you were going to get taken out.
Man.
Well, I'm sure we'll get a replay of that. The camera guys will love that. But generally, you think Luis Melendez sneaking the better of the round, probably.
I think so, too. Yeah, he's been more effective. His punches landed. He stays really nice, close by. Doesn't really care, actually, if it's in the clinch.
Beautiful. His technique is really starting to come out now.
Right, so this was the flurry at the end where
that's
went,
where he almost fell on you.
Yeah.
And this is what Donovan is. He's an animal once he gets in there, and that's what he needs to do now. Push him back against the fence, unload.
Well, let's see how fast he starts here. You know, Will Esparza in his corner is someone who's been in the pit several times. He's going to know the score. He's going to know that perhaps Manuel is behind slightly, and now he's got to really put his foot to the floor.
That's what he should have done since round number 1. Because Luis does not look slowed down yet.
Nope.
He looks good.
Yeah, he hasn't done enough to gas him out to pay dividends in this third round yet.
Light on his feet. Good movement, away from the punches, taking all the steam out. Not straight backwards. Nice cross again, wow. That's a beautiful counter off a single kick. Here we go again, every single time.
Doesn't seem like we've quite got that sense of urgency from Manuel yet.
No, but he needs to.
Yeah,
time's 2 minutes left, right?
Right, time is ticking away for him here.
Yep. He needs to push hard.
Whoa! What happened in that? Well, he got clipped with something.
A straight left.
I'm going to need to see a replay of that. That was a very strange combination. You know, this is one of those odd fights where we could find ourselves potentially going to a sudden death 4th round, but it's kind of going to depend on
what Donovan is going to do right now.
Yeah, the next minute and a half here for Donovan.
He needs to really turn it up and steal this round.
Stop.
Now look, if you're calling stop, put your hands on them and stop them.
Yep.
The indecisiveness of the referee is a little bit irritating.
Exactly.
I don't like taking issue with officials, but you know, safety of the fighters. You're calling stop, you put your hands on them, you break the fight.
Veritas, my friend, truth. You can always tell the truth.
So back underway here. We've got the final minute. Oh, and Melendez starting to get funky now, and that seems to have woken Manuel briefly.
That nearly missed that kick.
That was bad blood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and this is a good chance for Manuel.
40 seconds.
Oh, again that hook cross. He's landing it all the time.
Yeah, this is an empty the tank moment now. 30 seconds left.
That was smart. Fake the right hook and then still land the cross. Oh. And again, I mean, he's countering everything. This is looking really good for Melendez right now.
Yeah, sitting down on these strikes in the closing seconds. Oh.
There we go.
I couldn't tell if they were having some fun.
It was a little test, but I think it was okay.
I think it was okay. I think that Melendez actually wanted to make up. Like it looked like he was smiling at him like, hey, let's be friends.
I think he fainted first, though.
Yeah.
Let's make up nods.
That was very strange.
It was a little strange, but look, non-verbal communication there. I think it's in a better place. Okay.
Well, let's see. We do obviously have the potential of a fourth round. I don't think we're going to need it for this one, but we'll find out shortly. Bas, as we maybe take a look at some replays, let's...
Boom. That high kick, that missed 1 inch. It touched him, but the penetration needed to be hard. Beautiful. He constantly landed that one. He did it many times with the hook cross.
Well, of course, they're in their corners preparing just in case we have an extra round. And we do for the first time tonight.
Oh, I love this.
We have an extra round. Now, what that means is on the judges' scorecards, we either had a draw or a split decision win. The other thing to consider is that going into this fourth round, the entire rest of the fight does not matter. You are only scoring this fourth final 3-minute period. And Asim, you seem a little bit surprised.
I am surprised. I thought he won clearly the last 2 rounds, but I wanted to see the fourth round.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm not complaining.
It's such an unusual dynamic for fighters to have to prepare for. And generally, you know, President Awesome, it's been very well received, the sudden death criteria we have here.
Oh, I think it's amazing because, you know, people do not like split decisions. We like that decisive decisions, clear winners, and that's what you have in karate combat.
You know, and Bas, we say it time and time again, when it comes to these sudden death rounds, you really do have to empty the gas tank. You see fighters lose the entire fight just because they were a little bit hesitant in the opening 60, 90 seconds here.
That's it. You know, go all out. I mean, this is the moment you're going to bite down on the mouth guard and just go.
You know, I do think sometimes some of the fighters don't realize that the criteria is the rest of the fight is struck clean.
You know what the weird part is now? If somebody lands a big punch, suddenly he has a lot of energy. It's always like that. It hurts him, and then they go full out. I go, see, it is there. The power is there. You just have to do it.
Well, it definitely does look like Melendez has entered this round without a mouth guard in, so...
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, definitely wants to keep his jaw closed there.
Oh, wow, great.
Nice bobbing and weaving there. Donovan is doing great. He landed a really nice cross just like a minute and a half ago.
This is just such a... I think both these fighters, when they look back on this, whichever one comes out victorious, they're going to think they're a little bit lucky under the criteria for this fourth round, because neither one of them is really pressing forward. And we score aggressiveness here. We score decisive, aggressive action.
In this last 45 seconds, whoever controls is going to win this fight. That's what's going to happen. That's what everyone's going to remember.
I mean, the corner should go 30 seconds and blast. Do not stop.
The corner should be screaming.
Should you not be gasping for air at the end of this round?
Okay, I'll do it.
30 seconds, guys! 30 seconds, let's go! Who wants it? Who wants it? Who wants to win? Who wants to win?
Oh, very own President Awesome.
There you go!
Doing double duty here.
There you go! Who wants it, baby? 10 seconds! I'll coach him. Let's go! Let's go, guys! There we go! That's what I'm fucking talking. Sorry.
I mean, you're allowed to swear here.
Oh, gosh.
Can we?
Well, we did get some action there in the final 30 seconds.
Wow, man. And this is going to be hard to score. Can it be another sudden death round?
It's such an...
Good job.
It's just an unusual fourth round.
It's crazy.
Yeah. President Awesome is abandoning us pit side here. He wants to jump in the pit and have a word with both of them.
Talk about all your problems.
And he does have a mouth guard in. Our production crew were telling me he didn't have a mouth guard in.
Now let's talk about your problems. You have a psychiatrist right now.
I'm not going to tell you what his mouth guard says. Well, Luis Melendez, that's one of the beautiful things about this pit is you can really get up close and personal with the fighters here.
Yeah, they almost fell on you the fight before.
Twice. Well, we're waiting on the judges' scorecards.
That's a hard one to score, man. I'm telling you, I don't want to be a judge.
I just feel like neither of them truly understood the criteria of how those sudden death rounds work.
That's why.
Otherwise, why would you hang back?
Out of it, maybe 2 sudden death rounds? Because this was hard to score.
Well, we are going to get a decision very, very shortly.
And your winner by split decision out of the red corner, Luis Melendez!
It was super close.
Yeah, we ended up with a split decision to the mechanism to stop split decisions. So very, very close, but you know, I don't necessarily think it needed to be that close.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either. And just to make sure, kickboxing, Thai boxing, if you're in Houston, go check that club out, the Dragons Clan. That's where the guys all work and work really hard.
Well, Luis Melendez having some fun in the pit afterwards.
Did you know Will Esparza that he's actually Rotang's agent and that he brought Rotang to the States?
I actually did, yes.
That's crazy, right? So that's all that gym, guys. The Dragons Clan.
Well, he is going to head up pit side. Dean Thomas is going to get a word with our winner, Luis Melendez.
Luis, there was some beef headed into that fight. How much did that influence your performance?
Not at all. I'm a very technical fighter. I try to not get the feeling balls in the fight. It feels great to win, man.
Did you know going into that 4th round, the judge's decision, it was a split decision. How confident were you that it was going to go your way?
Oh, it was really close. I mean, he's from House of Dragons, a great gym. But from now on, I beat 2 House of Dragon characters, so you can call me a Dragon Slayer.
So there's still beef between you and the House of Dragons?
It's settled. There's no beef. They're warriors, I'm a warrior. So let's make money together.
Well, you're definitely a warrior. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your boy, Luis Melendez.
Quiero darle un saludo a toda mi gente latina, puñeta. Y a mi gente bella de Puerto Rico, los quiero con cojones. Pa' que tú lo sepas, papi. Have a good night.
Well, thank you, Luis Melendez. And, you know, the beef has been squashed. Bas, give us your very quick final reflection on that bout before we move on.
I loved it because I always like it. You know, these guys really didn't like each other, and I said it before. They also said that after the fight they will not shake hands. There was some real hate. And then after this, you know, now the respect is there. They both understand. They both had to train really, really hard and wrap it up. And boom, there it is. And we see this drone the whole time and things. So for the people at home, this is where the drones are. Karate Combat actually started this whole thing. So if you see an SUV-sized drone hanging in the air, which we have there in Texas as well, that could probably come from Karate Combat.
Yeah, some nice unique camera angles for you. Let's go ahead and check in once more with King Apollo. He is knocking around pit side with none other than Rashad Evans.
Yes, that's right, Josh. I am with Rashad Evans, former light heavyweight champion of the UFC and just overall MMA legend. Now listen, that last fight went to a sudden death round. That means every round before that is null, and it only depends on that last round. How do you feel about a rule set like that? It's being something fairly new to the MMA world.
I think it's wild, but I feel like it makes a person want to come out there and fight even harder. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it comes down to that last round anyway. So making that be the pivotal point, if you're going to win or not, I think is key.
Yeah, I mean, it's no ties here. So it's always going to be a clear winner. And we love that. I think the fans love it too. They're really big on one more round. Now, this is your second time. 2 times. I got you 2 months in a row. Is it safe to say you're a fan of the karate combat world now?
Man, I love it here at Karate Combat. The fans out here is crazy. The environment is amazing. It's just such a vibe here, man. Like I feel like early, like how it was back in the day with the UFC, you know, where everybody's kind of feel like you're part of the show. But this is something different because everybody's so close and the pit is so cool.
Yeah, man, and the pit is great, and you get great seats because you're always pit style, right? So you're right in on the action. I seen you recording, so you're enjoying yourself. We hope you enjoy yourself for the rest of the night, and always thank you for coming out and supporting us.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody make some noise. Let's go!
Oh, baby. Back to the boys at the booth.
Great to have Rashad Evans
I
here.
love that man. He's a good guy, man.
Monster in his day. Yeah. Don't forget, Brave Browser is the official internet browser of Karate Combat, 3 times faster than Chrome, and the best privacy online. Visit brave.com.
Just start getting that app.
So on with our next preliminary fight here. Anvar Boynazarov taking on Ignacio Kaplonch. And Bas, we'll start with Ignacio, Taekwondo world champ, 4-time world kickboxing champ. Absolutely monstrous amount of experience, some 90 to 100 fights coming into this one.
Yeah, he says the game plan is going to be simple. Be fast, hit him, lots of footwork, fast Taekwondo kicks. He says my opponent probably is going to come forward with hands and a flying knee. And as a wrap-up, he would love to have a 360 kick for a knockout.
This guy brought his dog to help him. This is crazy.
Oh, wow. We'll get to that in just a second. Let's just touch very quickly on his opponent, Anvar Boynazarov. We talk about like the experience of Kaplonch coming into this, but this guy as well, 95-28 is his K1 record.
This man, listen, the way I was interviewing him, he says training camp was freaking unbelievable. The game plan is to shock Karate Combat. Come in, have a powerful performance, so everybody's going to recognize it. Remember who I am for the knockout. He wants a flying knee plus a spinning back kick. So I don't know how you're going to do that, but let's see if it works.
Well, look, they're already pit side. Let's go ahead, make the introductions, and during those introductions, President Awesome can fill you in with any behind-the-scenes stuff that Bas and myself may not be privy to.
Well, I'll tell you this about Anvar. Anvar was one of the most viral fighters from the new organization Dirty Boxing, from Mike Perry's Dirty Boxing. He won his fight with a Superman punch that was heard around the world, along with Yoel Romero's knockout. Now, we got him here at Karate Combat. He has some major momentum behind him, and it's definitely an honor to have him in the pit. I'll tell you what, this is a high-level matchup, but the favorite, Anvar, with that experience.
Yeah, we're just having a few moments to get his glove attended to here. Apparently there's an issue with the taping on the gloves. You may have seen the blue and red tape to signify which corners they're in and, of course, secure the glove from coming undone and getting that Velcro loose. We're just getting that fixed now. Ignacio Kaplonch, someone, Asim, we've seen several times before as well. And, it's always nice when you can have two guys meet in the pit with this sheer amount of experience.
Oh, definitely, and different styles. Our guy over here, Taekwondo medalist, he has that background, the fast kicks and speed. Over here, we have a traditional Muay Thai background. I'm really excited for it.
We do have that glove fixed. Let's go ahead and get these two guys properly announced. This is Anvar Boynazarov and Ignacio Kaplonch.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Argentina, Ignacio the Missile Kaplonch!
Well, don't let the 39 years old fool you. Definitely do pay attention to the 86-6 pro record. He's going to look to use his footwork, his Taekwondo style. He did take this fight on relatively short notice, but he said he trains 3 hours a day anyway, so pretty easy for him to show up for this one. Bas, you'll like this. He said his dream KO, and he's had it in mind, is to kick the liver.
Kick in the liver. Hey, who doesn't love a liver kick? Dakota Dijeva, the lady, we are really trying to get her, right?
Yes,
Because, oh my
yes.
God, you should see her. Dakota Dijeva. YouTube her and see how many body shots she drops. It's insane.
We'll get her over here, and I can't wait to watch her in the pit. I'll tell you something with Caplanche. He trains at a gym called El Tigre. El Tigre is a legendary coach here in Miami. He's from Cuba. He specializes in those body shots, actually. So you're going to see some really great body work by Ignacio.
Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Uzbekistan, Anvar Boynazarov.
Well, I don't really care who you are. You put a fighter from the Caucasus region in front of us.
I was just going to say the same thing.
It's always fun.
Yeah.
35-year-old Boynazarov said he had a great training camp. He currently actually makes his home in Las Vegas rather than Uzbekistan. He said he's coming here to shock karate combat, to just smash and make something really beautiful for his karate combat career. He said he thinks he's got way more weapons than his opponent.
Yeah, he was. It's the first thing he said. And what are you going to do? He says, we're going to shock the world. You watch. So, and he seems like a guy who lives up to it.
Exciting news. Karate Combat is launching a new L2 blockchain called Up to let other projects and sport leagues white label, customize, and launch their own native iOS and Android apps for free. Ready to level up? Visit up.rodeo to learn more. Whoa. President Awesome hanging around in the booth with us for another preliminary bout here. We've had a good evening so far, but some real barn boners still to come. And
look at the power.
Oh! Short right hand sits him down.
That started with a jab.
She's so easy. And then after the cross, dunk.
What's going on?
My goodness, the power of the Uzbekistani.
But the way he's not loading up, he's not doing anything. It's a perfect man. And then he checks the kick coming back. I love that. He knows exactly where he is.
This technique's unbelievable.
Yeah, look at him.
I think you might be seeing the future of the bantamweight division right here.
But ain't over till it's over.
I mean, you got to remember, he's also 35 years old.
Wow.
I crush easily. By the way, I get a crush on fighters and
oh yeah.
No, I gotta date him first.
What a knockout from Anvar Boynazarov!
I don't need to date him.
The feint to the hook!
Oh my God! Good. Wow! Alhamdulillah, bro. Amazing.
Wow!
I'm so proud of you. We give you a fight right away again. We give you a fight right away. Wow.
President Awesome said you didn't work hard enough yet. Let's get you straight back in there.
Dude!
Okay, I proposed. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. If you go for a fighter, you go for a fighter. It's understandable.
Wow, I've got to see a replay of that. The timing on the feint and the misdirection.
And look at his facial expression when he delivers the punch. Zero.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
I don't understand this. This guy's amazing.
Unbelievable power.
What a debut.
Hook. Oh man, can't wait to see that. Let's see if we can see the first shot. I think it was the jab and the cross. And then the wrap
let's
up.
make our replay crew work for this one. So there was the feint.
Wow!
Look at that.
Wow!
So easy, right?
It was like feint right hook to a long left hook.
You know, it reminds me of the flying knee setup for the head kick that Shazib used.
Look at his face.
Shazib in Mexico used that flying knee to set up his head kick, but the distance here was so close. He changed it to a punch. It was amazing. Same type of combination.
Just a nice reaction shot of us in the booth. What a performance. Let's go ahead, get this man's hand raised.
They call it whiplash.
Wow.
Your winner by TKO out of the red corner.
So proud.
Clean KO for Boynazarov.
Made it look so easy. I mean, that hook was, that's like a freaking Pereira.
Oh, I don't think he realizes. Yeah, he has to come and get a word with Dean Thomas. Let's find out how he's feeling in victory right here.
Anvar, what a hell of a debut. How does that make you feel?
Man, I feel great here. I love this show. I love the energy. Finally, I feel like home here, you know. You know, everyone knows I was fighting all promotion. I have 130 plus fights. Now I found my home here. Now I'm gonna show all the world real martial arts. That's why I'm here. Let's go, brother Azim. Give me title fight. I deserve. Listen up, 135, 150. I'm a problem. Let's go!
I'm a problem. Oh yeah, he's the problem.
He says he's a problem. Our bantamweight champ is standing pitside.
Wow.
You're a great interview, too. Tell me about the left hook, the setup to that left hook. Did you know he was out? How did you set that up?
And we was working with Master Arnold, my brother June, Uriah here. You know, we start training, came in Las Vegas, all the way to New York. You know, we are here. We was working all the today you're seeing me only my left hook. There's so many tools coming up on the future. Flying knees, spinning kicks, elbows. Man, I'm so excited. I'm here to show the world real martial arts. Let's go!
Let's go! Well, I think in the future of the division, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Anvar!
Yeah! This guy's the full package.
Yeah, what a debut. But look, I think we can all agree if there's one division we have plenty of depth in, it is the bantamweight division.
What's going on here? It's crazy.
Wow, what a performance. Look,
underdog.
Vergara, our bantamweight champ, he was watching that whole thing pitside, holding his belt, just pretending to yawn and wave his finger. It's got to be fun for him, though, right? When you see someone come up like that and immediately make a good case to be a contender.
I'll tell you what, with Macaco Arturo's mindset, he's going to train harder than ever now after watching that, and he's going to need to.
He needs to make that a dog fight. He needs to get him tired. If you can, after 130 fights, I don't know if these people get tired anymore.
You know, he threw a jab like you say. He kept the body straight. The jab became a straight, and that was the initial, what dazed him.
Yep.
And then, you know, it was downhill from there.
Don't forget